Once upon a time, in a land where the sky shimmered with golden hues and the mountains whispered secrets to the wind, there was a hidden kingdom called Luminaris. This kingdom, nestled in a valley surrounded by enchanted forests, was unlike any other. The people of Luminaris were known for their luminous hearts, which glowed softly in the dark, a gift bestowed upon them by the ancient Star Council thousands of years ago. But not all was peaceful in Luminaris. Far beyond the enchanted forests, in the desolate Shadowlands, a dark sorcerer named Maldrick plotted to extinguish the light of Luminaris forever. Maldrick, once a guardian of the Star Council, had been exiled for his greed and ambition. Consumed by darkness, he sought to drain the luminous hearts of their power to fuel his own sinister plans. In the heart of Luminaris, a young girl named Elara lived a simple life as an apprentice to the kingdom's chief astronomer. Elara was curious and brave, always gazing at the stars and dreaming of adventure. Little did she know, her destiny was intertwined with the fate of her kingdom. One fateful night, as she studied the constellations, the sky above Luminaris erupted into a cascade of falling stars. The chief astronomer, an elderly man named Orin, gasped. "The prophecy of the Starborn," he whispered. "Elara, it's you, me." Elara's heart raced. Orin explained that the falling stars were assigned a Starborn, chosen by the ancient Star Council, would rise to protect Luminaris in its darkest hour. Elara, to her disbelief, was the chosen one. Before she could protest, Orin handed her a crystal amulet. "This will guide you to the Celestial Forge, where the light of the stars is reborn. You must rekindle the forge to protect Luminaris," he said. Determined to save her people, Elara embarked on her journey. She was joined by two companions, Kale, a skilled yet cocky archer who could charm his way out of any trouble, and Lyra, a quiet but fierce healer with a mysterious past. Together, they ventured through the enchanted forest, where they faced trials of courage, wit, and unity. The forest itself seemed alive, testing their resolve with illusions and riddles. One night, as they rested by a glowing brook, a creature of light emerged from the water. It was a Lumiara, a guardian spirit of the forest. The Lumiara spoke in a voice like tinkling bells. "Maldrick's shadow grows stronger. Beware of betrayal, for darkness can lurk even in the brightest hearts." The warning weighed heavy on the trio as they continued their journey. They crossed treacherous mountains, battled shadow beasts, and finally reached the gates of the Celestial Forge. The forge was guarded by an ancient dragon named Solara, its scales gleaming like molten gold. Solara's fiery eyes locked onto Elara. "Only one who carries the true light may pass." The dragon rumbled. Elara stepped forward, clutching the crystal amulet. It began to glow, its light matching the intensity of Solara's fiery gaze. The dragon nodded and stepped aside, revealing the forge. Inside, a magnificent star blazed, its light pulsing with life. But just as Elara approached, a shadow fell across the chamber. Maldrick appeared, his staff crackling with dark energy. "Foolish girl," he sneered. "You think you can defeat me? The light of Luminaris will be mine." A fierce battle ensued. Kale's arrows clashed against Maldrick's dark magic, while Lyra used her healing powers to shield Elara. But it was Elara's courage and connection to the light that turned the tide. She held the amulet high, its glow intensifying until it outshone even the star. With a final burst of light, Maldrick was engulfed and banished back to the Shadowlands. Exhausted but triumphant, Elara placed the amulet into the star, rekindling the Celestial Forge. Its light spread across the land, restoring peace and illuminating even the darkest corners of the Shadowlands. Elara returned to Luminaris a hero, her luminous heart shining brighter than ever. The people celebrated their Starborn protector, but Elara knew her journey was only the beginning. For as long as the stars shone in the sky, Luminaris would need its lightbearer to stand against the darkness. And so, beneath the shimmering skies of Luminaris, Elara's legend was born, a tale of courage, friendship, and the enduring power of light. The celebration in Luminaris lasted for days, with feasts, music, and dances under the glowing stars. But in the quiet of the night, Elara felt a new stirring within her heart, a call to uncover deeper truths about her powers and the origins of the luminous hearts. The ancient Star Council's secrets still lay hidden, and Elara's dreams were haunted by visions of a new threat. One evening, as the festivities waned, Orin approached Elara in the observatory. His expression was grave. "Elara," he began, "I have been studying the skies since your return. There is something unusual. A new constellation has appeared, one I do not recognize. Its light is faint but growing stronger. I fear it may be a warning." Elara gazed at the unfamiliar constellation, a cluster of stars forming the shape of a shattered crown. Her luminous heart pulsed, as if responding to the celestial message. "What does it mean?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Legends speak of a forgotten realm beyond the Shadowlands, Orin replied. The Abyssal Vale, where the Star Council once banished a being of pure darkness. If the Crown constellation is connected, it could mean this entity is awakening. Determined to uncover the truth, Elara gathered her companions once more. Kale was eager for a new adventure, while Lyra, ever the voice of caution, prepared her healing herbs and protective charms. The trio set out beyond the Shadowlands, journeying into uncharted territory. Their path led them to the Abyssal Vale, a place where the air was thick with shadows and the ground seemed to hum with an ominous energy. They encountered strange phenomena, whispering winds, phantom lights, and creatures neither fully formed nor entirely formless. Each step tested their courage and unity. At the heart of the vale, they discovered an ancient temple carved from black stone, its walls inscribed with glowing runes. Inside, a massive, shattered crown rested on an obsidian pedestal, pulsating with dark energy. The sight chilled Elara to her core. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and a deep voice echoed through the chamber. Who dares disturb my slumber? From the shadows emerged a towering figure cloaked in darkness, its form constantly shifting and writhing. It was Umbra, the forgotten sovereign, the entity the Star Council had imprisoned eons ago. Umbra's eyes burned like twin voids, and its voice was a symphony of despair. Your light cannot banish me, Umbra hissed. The stars themselves will bow to my darkness. Elara's amulet began to glow, but its light flickered as if struggling against Umbra's overwhelming presence. Kale and Lyra stood by her side, their resolve unwavering. We defeated Maldrick, Kale said, drawing his bow. We'll face you too, Umbra laughed, a sound that seemed to drain the warmth from the air. Maldrick was but a shadow of my power, it said. Now, kneel before the eternal darkness. But Elara stepped forward, her heart blazing brighter than ever before. She remembered the Luminaris' warning, darkness could lurk even in the brightest hearts. Closing her eyes, she reached deep within herself, seeking not just the light but balance. She realized that to defeat Umbra, she must embrace both light and shadow, uniting them as one. As Elara's heart began to radiate a new, harmonious glow, Umbra hesitated. The entity's form flickered, its voice faltering. What is this? It demanded. The balance of all things, Elara replied. You are a part of this world, just as the light is. Together, we can bring peace. Thank you for watching.